What to do, everybody? Welcome to the Cash It Zone. We are back, and for this one, we got an absolute banger. We are breaking down UFC 322. We have finally made it, guys, and I am insanely excited for this one. We got two title fights, and as well, we got a bunch of big names. We got JDM, Islam Makhachev, Leon Edwards, Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, Sean Brady. We got Aaron Blanchfield, Malcolm Wellmaker. We got great prospects. I mean, we even got Nickal. I mean, this card is absolutely stacked from top to bottom. And for the two title fights, we have JDM, the champion, going against Islam Makhachev, who is looking to become a two-time champion. And we got two of the best females in the world going against each other. Zhang Weili is looking to become a two-time champion going against Valentina Shevchenko. And of course, I cannot break this stack card alone. Let me bring in my co-host, one of the best ever, to do it. Let's go, D. Will.
I appreciate that introduction, Drop Zone. One of the best to ever do it. You're the man for that.
Hell
What's
yeah,
good,
bro.
bro?
Let's go,
I'm so
bro.
hyped. I'm so hyped for this card, bro. Two title fights. We're back in Madison Square Garden. You know the crowd's gonna be lit. This card is stacked from top to bottom. I'm feeling good about my predictions.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready to go, bro. I'm fucking locked in, ready to make these folks some money, ready to make us some money, and let's get this bread,
That's what
bro.
we
Let's
do
get
best.
it.
That's what we do best. That's what we do
Let's
best. Making
go,
people
bro.
money off UFC fights, UFC betting. We're the best at that. And I'm glad you guys are
Sure.
here to tune in because we are definitely going to cash you guys, especially for pay-per-view events. This is all going down November 15th, Saturday. Are you ready, bro? Are we ready to get started? Get started on the first fight of the night?
Go! First prelim fight. Let's get it, Drop Zone. Take the
Let,
lead.
let's go. Let's go. For our first fight, we got Vislav Borshchev versus Matthias Camilo. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Especially, I did?
yeah, Drop
Bro, it's
Zone.
going to be a good night. That's it. It's over. Let's go, man. Honestly,
Okay.
bro, let's hear your first take on this one. Go ahead, start us off.
You want me to start this one off?
Go
I
ahead.
got you. All right. So I got my red flags for both of these guys. On the side of Slava Claus, I worry about the durability in the wrestling. On the side of Camilo, I worry about his heart and his cardio, as we kind of saw him give up and kind of take the easy door against Gabe Green when he faced some adversity. Wasn't able to
Right.
get that triangle choke. It was pretty locked in, but he was able to reverse it and kind of just gave up shortly after that. Borshchev, we know what he's going to bring to the table. Crisp boxing, good striking, but the man's got no ground game whatsoever. Like, he can get taken down by literally a gust of wind. I'm going to have to go with my guy Camilo in a bounce back spot. I know both
Mhm.
guys coming off a loss, but we've seen everything I think we're going to see from Slava Claus, and I got to go with the more well-rounded guy. And Camilo, I think he can mix in some takedowns and do some work on the ground and either grind out a decision, or what I think is going to happen, I think he's eventually going to find the neck of Slava Claus. And even on the feet, both guys got serious power. I would just say Slava's the more technical guy.
Mhm.
But as far as a prediction, I'm gonna go with Camilo, and I think he is gonna get it done by finish. So I'll take that at plus 130. Let's go.
All right,
Like
bet. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm on the same side of Camilo. Borshchev is 1-3-1 in his last five fights. Just has been very inconsistent in the UFC. He took a tough loss against T Rex in 55 seconds, lost to a guillotine choke. Camilo as well lost by submission, but he lost to a veteran. Gabe Green is not a pushover. He's actually a decent prospect in the UFC. Not nowhere near top tier level, but he's decent. He has experience. I think in this fight, you're right. Borshchev doesn't have the best takedown defense, doesn't have the best wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one to Camilo implementing the clinch, the wrestling, and as well getting the win by maybe dragging out the rounds. But I thought more into it.
Yeah.
I think he ends up finding a neck two. Give me Camilo money line at minus 160 and inside the distance plus 135. Let's go.
Let's go.
On to
Let's
the
go.
next fight.
Yep.
We got Susurkaev versus Eric Mcconico. That's
That's your
correct.
boy.
Snap it. All right, bet. All right, I'll start
Oh,
this one off. This one is Susurkaev all day. The level of competition is just absolutely too much for Mcconico. 10-0, training partner with his Machimaev, and as well, you know, just the level of competition is just so much different. He has the physical advantage. He's younger. I just think he's just levels above this. The only thing I could say about this fight is that I think Susurkaev should get it done right away. I think he gets the round one finish by KO. I'm just a little worried because in his first fight, I feel like I think he takes his foot off the gas just a little bit and gives himself too much credit because there were moments when he fought Nolan in the last fight in which we thought that was going to end in round one. But Nolan had moments where he, got good shots on Susurkaev. 100% I'm on Susurkaev by KO all day, and I'm going to take him in round one minus 150. Of course, it gets Mcconico. His round one or round two prop is minus 430, which is absolutely insane. But I'm just saying, I think Susurkaev's mindset going to these fights later on should be, let me not take these guys lightly and think I'm the best yet. Because that's what I was given. He did look like he likes to get hit. So that's just my little opinion on it. But this is Susurkaev all day by KO in round one. What you got?
Yeah, no surprise here. This is 100% Susurkaev, and it's going to happen in round one or round two at the latest. The line for a round one or round two finish, or both combined anyway, is not good. It's like minus 210, I believe. But yeah, Mcconico really is not going to have anything for him here, bro. He has no head movement. He doesn't engage in the striking or the grappling. He just kind of stands there, and he's like a sitting duck to be hit. The thing about the Eric Nolan fight is that we got to remember that Susurkaev also took that fight after just fighting like 4 days ago.
That's
and
true.
So cutting weight twice in a week, you know what I mean? He even said it himself. He didn't go out there and perform his best. And also, Eric Nolan has some good striking that could probably sit down some dudes in the UFC. So I actually didn't mind seeing Susurkaev face a tiny bit of adversity, seeing him get wobbled there a little bit. I know he's going to be super locked in for this one. He's going to go out there looking to make a statement. I shouldn't even be talking about this still. It doesn't matter. It's Susurkaev, round one, minus 145. Probably round one knockout at minus 105. But this one for sure ain't going the distance, and we should see a sanctioned murder here on Eric Mcconico. It's Susurkaev all day long.
Let's go. On to the next fight. We got ranked 12, Angela Hill against Fatima Kline. All right, so I have a little problem with this one. I just don't agree with the betting lines. I don't think that Kline should be a minus 400. I think minus 400. No, she's actually close to a 6-1 odds favor against Angela Hill. I don't agree with that. I think Kline is a great fighter, but not a 6-1 favorite. I'm not taking the underdog here. But I just think the bookmakers are not giving Angela Hill a lot of credit. I don't. I think Angela Hill is a great striker. She's fought some of the best female fighters in the game. She's a dog in a fight. I just think personally, they're giving Kline a little bit too much credit from her last two getting two back-to-back KOs in her last fight, but those were against not good opponents. I feel like Angela Hill could have got 5 finishes from her past opponents. So I'm just saying, just take this one for a little grain of salt. I personally think Angela Hill is going to give her a good fight, but I'm just gonna go chalk on this one. Giving Kline by decision at minus 185. But you know what bet I like on this one, bro? And I think you might take this one too. I'm gonna take this fight to be a split for Kline to win at plus 450.
Oh.
I like that. I can see this being a split. Angela Hill has been in many split decision losses and wins before.
Hell yeah. All right, let's go. I thought you were gonna say that's why I was holding up 3. I thought you were gonna say she could get a round 3 finish, but
no.
Yeah. I'm on Kline as well here, but I'm a little bit more confident. I do agree. I even mentioned something last week. I was looking at the lines. I'm like, damn, minus 500 and
I think it's
plus
too much.
3 something for Angela Hill. Like, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, geez, like Kline probably wins this fight 9 times or 10 times out of 10. Just being honest. I just think Angela Hill's on the decline, and Fatima Kline is going upwards. And bro, 15-year age gap. Fatima Kline's going to be the bigger girl out there, have the reach, be
More
faster,
athletic.
more just. I wouldn't say more well-rounded, but able to utilize her skill sets better with being the 15-year younger fighter. She's going to be first to the punch. I think she can initiate some grappling if she wants. I see her I can see Angela Hill having maybe some moments, but like she just is like just punching air. Like, like she is good, but I think Kline handles her here. Obviously, the price isn't good, but I don't really see Kline getting a finish in this one with the step up in level of competition after getting back-to-back finishes. I do think she wins by decision. Don't like the price, but it is what it is, minus 165, but give me Fatima Kline.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the pace going. Let's go. On to the next fight. We got Pat Sabatini versus Chepe Mariscal. Whew, is this one a tough one? And this one just screams, oh, Mariscal all freaking day. I got a little situation here, guys. Something here is giving me very much trap lines. Wish we had like a little segment of like a little intro that like a little thing that comes out and says trap or something like that.
Alert,
yes.
alert.
But what's it called? Yes, I do think it's a trap line. This is a rematch between these two fighters, if you're not aware. These guys have fought before, and I think Pat Sabatini won the last one by decision, correct?
No, Chepe.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Mariscal won the fight by decision. Okay, bet. All right. Well, honestly, this is giving trap maker lines. I feel like everything the bookmakers are basically telling us, like, like, hey, take Mariscal plus money, but I'm personally not going to fall for it. I think we kind of see a repeat, and I know you hate this one, a repeat of Joe Anderson Brito when Sabatini fought him. I think the pressure and the wrestling is just going to be too much for Chepe, even though he's good all around. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he has a very, very good gas tank. But I just got to give it the wrestling edge to Sabatini here. I think he's just personally just going to smother him. And it's going to be one of those, like, fights that we were excited for, but it wasn't as hype as we got because Pat Sabatini makes it his type of fight. So personally, me, I'm gonna go the favorite here, Pat Sabatini, and to make their record between each other 1-1. I'm gonna take Sabatini by decision at plus 125. What you got, bro?
Ooh. Yeah, bro. I'm rocking with Chepe. Give me my first dog of the night. Okay, here's the difference between what Joe Anderson Brito's stupid ass failed to do in comparison to Chepe. Brito was trying to hunt for guillotine submissions the whole time. He wasn't even trying to get up back to his feet. It was making me so mad. This guy was just trying to hunt submissions off his back. And then, of course, when Sabatini's got you on top, he's going to blanket you the entire round. The round's over.
Yeah.
Chepe Mariscal isn't going to do that. He's going to outdog him. He's going to get scrambles. He's going to get back up to his feet. And we saw in the first fight, bro, a lot of good grappling exchanges. Like Sabatini was able to get him down. Mariscal reverse position. Mariscal got a couple of takedowns. Pat Sabatini was able to get on top. Like, it was back and forth in the grappling. The difference, I think, is on the feet, and I think Mariscal is night and day better than Sabatini on the feet. I don't think Sabatini's improved.
Oh, 1,000%.
He hasn't improved his striking throughout the years. His striking has not gotten better. We know what he's going to do. He's gonna be a chain wrestler. He's going to try to blanket you on the ground. I think Chepe outdogs him. Give me Chepe plus 108, and we can leave it at that because it's plus money, but I do like a little flyer play. Chepe by knockout plus 460.
Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm not mad at that at all. Let's get it.
Yep.
On to the next one. We got the last fight of the early prelims. We got Kyle Daukaus versus GM3. All right. Now, I just want to say, obviously we know Kyle Daukaus was out of the UFC for about 2 years. Got the impressive win against Michel Pereira. Very, very impressive KO finish on him, by the way. And, now he's going against GM3. But still, even with that KO, I just personally think that Daukaus is not supposed to be that much of a favorite against GM3. I mean, GM3 has won a lot of times as a dog. I do like Daukaus in this situation. Like I said, I just feel like some of the lines here are kind of wrong. I feel like this fight should be not a minus 400, like maybe minus 280, minus 300. That's what I was thinking a little bit. Since he's been gone for 2 years and GM3 has been active. But both are great grapplers. Both are okay strikers. This is not the best top tier fighting matchup that we're getting right now. But personally, I'm going to get the edge of Daukaus here. I think he's going to get some good shots in. He'll land more of the cleaner shots and get him GM3 into the clinch. I think if this fight gets to the ground, that GM3 might have his moments too. I'm not here. I'm not going to risk it on GM3 for this fight. I think Daukaus will find a revert. I think what I'm seeing here is that Daukaus is going to find a reversal, whether he gets taken down or not, and find a sub. Give me that one at plus. Give me his sub at plus 285, and I'm taking Daukaus, honestly. But I don't agree with these lines. I don't think he should be that much of a favorite as like minus 400, minus 500. Go ahead, bro.
All right, let's go, man. I'm on Kyle Daukaus as well. Yeah, he hurt me against Michel Pereira. I was high on Michel Pereira. I thought Pereira was going to get back to his killer ways and knock this guy
Mm-hmm.
out, but it was the exact opposite of that. So yeah, I think if he goes into this fight and does what he did against Pereira, he's gonna destroy GM3. So I think his
Mm-hmm.
striking is improved. I think he can starch him on the feet. I do think he gets it done in round one. But like you said too, if it goes to the ground, I think Daukaus can lock up a Darce or a choke if GM3 tries to get a takedown. His entries they're slow, bro. He's getting old. He just got knocked out by Olajacek, and Daukaus is a fellow southpaw as well, which GM3 doesn't do well against. I think Daukaus does have him covered everywhere. I think he gets GM3 out of there. He's
Mm-hmm.
predicting a first round knockout. He said it. He's predicting it. Obviously, the fights don't always play out like that, but I like a lot actually Kyle Daukaus to win in rounds 1 or 2 by either method plus 120. I think he gets GM3 out of there, and GM3 probably packs it up and then and retires, or if not, he's probably got one more in him after this, and that's it.
Yeah, I think it's about that time for GM3 to, just let it go already. It's about that time.
And
The money
also,
can't the
real
money
quick,
can't be that much worth it.
I wanted to add into you got to imagine, like the UFC didn't bring Kyle Daukaus back, and Kyle Daukaus knows he's not trying to go 15 minutes with GM3. Like he's got to show him something, so he knows he's got to go in there and make a statement.
Yeah, no, 100%. Let's go. All right,
Let's get it.
on to the prelims. All right, guys, we got an absolute prospect banger. We got Malcolm Wellmaker going against Cody Haddon. Wow, this is probably one of the most hyped up prospect fights I've been excited for. Like I've been excited for a long time. This is it right here. If you don't know about Cody Haddon, you're gonna know in this fight because this is not gonna be an easy one for Wellmaker. But Wellmaker, the KO artist, is back. All right,
Go.
He's coming off back to back wins and by finish in round one. He's up against a great opponent, Cody Haddon, who has been on a year layoff. Personally, this line is pretty close. We got Wellmaker at minus 160, so he's kind of the slight favor in this one. I think this fight will be a lot closer than what people think it's going to be. But it's just the problem is when you have a fighter who's been going back to back, getting first round knockouts, we're not kind of seeing him as a complete fighter and seeing what else he could do in situations where he's pressured or in times where he could be in trouble. And we haven't got to see that from Wellmaker yet. We've seen that from Cody Haddon. We've seen Cody Haddon get huge brawl fights. When he who was his last fighter? Argetta, correct?
Yep.
And he destroyed him. That fight was not even close. And Argetta was a prospect coming into that one as well too. I like this guy Cody Haddon. I think the grappling is going to put Wellmaker in a lot of trouble. And I think this line is close for a reason. I think people are sleeping on Cody Haddon here. I love Wellmaker. I think he's awesome. I think the power in his strikes are amazing. But do not get it twisted. Something right here is saying that Cody Haddon is back and he's going to put on some elite level UFC grappling. I'm taking the underdog here. Give me Cody Haddon at plus 135. I'm not going to touch his props because, I can see his fight going to decision, but we can also see a finish by either or. Just give me his underdog money at plus 135. What you got, bro?
Going with the dog, huh? Drop zone. That's your first dog of the night?
Is it my first dog? Yeah. It is my first dog.
All right. Let's go, man. I see what you're saying. When I was watching tape, I like Cody Haddon a lot too. I was trying to like find a reason to pick Cody Haddon. Like he's a really good fighter, well rounded, good boxing, good wrestling. He's a dog. But when I'm watching him against Argetta, like there's certain moments where I'm like, and Argetta's got a heavy wrestling game plan. I'm like, when he's entering the pocket on some of these shots, I'm telling you, bro, like he has good boxing, but he swings kind of loopy, and his head stays still. He's there to be hit. I'm telling you, and I was gonna lean Cody Haddon actually, but I can't. I got to go with Malcolm Wellmaker. I think he's gonna find a counter shot at some point, and I do think he's gonna get fucking another knockout. I don't know if it happens in the first, but I think he's gonna get it. I like his knockout at plus 150, and it's gonna be interesting to see his wrestling because Wellmaker said he likes people to think that like they could sleep on his wrestling because he hasn't been able to show it yet. So maybe we see some wrestling out of Wellmaker too. So a lot of unknowns in this fight, but I think Wellmaker does what he does best, bro. I think he gets him out of there.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I agree. There is a lot of unknowns here. But I think after this fight, we'll get to learn more about each of
Oh
them
yeah.
after this one for sure. All right, on to the next one. We got another rematch. We got ranked 4, Aaron Blanchfield going against ranked 8, Tracy Cortes. This is a rematch. Their rematch happened in Invicta before their UFC careers, and Tracy Cortes actually won the first fight, if you're not aware. Cortes is a good boxer and has a solid wrestling game, but I don't think we see. I think we see a comeback in this one. I know. I think this one she gets her lick back. I'm gonna take Aaron Blanchfield in this
Yeah.
one. I think when it came
Yeah.
when it comes to this one, I just kind of see that who's had the better UFC career. 1,000% Aaron Blanchfield. Aaron Blanchfield was very close to getting her title shot if she didn't lose to Mignon Fiorot. If she would have won that fight, she would be fighting Valentina Shevchenko, not Mignon Fiorot in their last fight. So, I just gotta give it to the younger, stronger fighter here. I like Erin Blanchfield. I think if she takes this fight to the ground, that's where we're gonna see a lot of good moments from her. I think she should not be too much standing wise because honestly, Cortes is a great boxer. I love her striking, and she's bad. But we're not gonna put that into play. We're not gonna go with that. So give me Aaron Blanchfield. And you know what I got for this one, bro? I think she really gets her lick back and she shows how good she is. Give me Aaron Blanchfield by sub at plus 500. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Yeah. I'll make this one short. I'm also on Blanchfield. I think she gets her lick back as well. The only advantage I see for Cortez here is in the striking. I do think she has the better boxing, but Blanchfield is going to get this fight to the ground, eventually. And when she does, I think that's the round. So
Mm-hmm.
she could definitely be live for a submission. I know she's going to be hunting for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have a hard time seeing her losing this fight. I really
Yeah, me
do.
too.
So give me Aaron Blanchfield. I like her by decision. I think a sub is definitely live as well, but give
Mm.
me decision minus 125. I think Blanchfield has a showcase fight here.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good fight though. Good fight. All right,
Absolutely.
on to the next one. We got Roman Kopylov going against Gregory Rodrigues. Another good fight, and I do not think this is going to decision. I'm looking forward to this one. This one was tricky to pick, but I'm going with the underdog. I'm
Damn.
going with the underdog. I'm going with Kopylov. Rodrigues is great. I like him, but I personally don't think he's an all that striker. I just think he has a lot of power behind his strikes. I just don't think when it comes to like his times where he has moments to get the jab going or get some like good overhands or strikes. I just feel like he kind of lacks that and he gets countered a lot. Kopylov does pretty well. He picks his shots very well, and as well, he's a very good kickboxer. And
Yes.
and he has great takedown defense. I think if Rodrigues wants to take this fight to the ground, I think it's going to be pretty tough for him. And as well, I think if he has his moments where he wants his fight on the ground as well, I think Kopylov will find some shots and land something. I think he's going to catch him here. Give me Kopylov by KO at plus 250. I wish I could explain that a little bit better, but it's all good. I'm going underdog, Kopylov, and by KO at plus 250.
Boo!
I thought you were taking underdogs. What underdogs are you
I
on?
ain't dude. We ain't at the main card yet, Drop Zone. Give it time. Now let me break this motherfucker down.
Go ahead,
All
brother.
right, man. I like Roman Kopylov a lot. Really good striker, fast hands, fast kicks, strong ass kicks too. He's gonna be the faster guy here, but RoboCop. I think how this fight's gonna play out is Roman's gonna be dancing around the outside, circling. He's gonna be picking his shots, come in, boom, 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 maybe a body kick or something. But I think Gregory Rodrigues is gonna find the timing. I think he's gonna hit him with something big up against the cage, and I actually think Rodrigues has the wrestling upside big time in this fight. I think if Rodrigues chooses to take Kopylov down, right away. I think he actually can do that. And I think it's going to take 1 or 2 big ass elbows and he could finish the fight. So I agree with you. I like violence in this spot. I don't think it goes all 3, but I'm on the favorite here. Give me RoboCop by finish plus 115. Let's go.
All right, bet. You know, Kopylov has never been KO'd. He's been submitted, but he's never been KO'd.
Yep.
Let's get it. All right. On to the next one. We got D. Will's favorite fighter, Bo Nickal.
No.
Rodolfo Vieira. Bo Nickal's back, bro. Are you excited? All right.
I
Well,
was just about to say the same shit about you.
well, I think well, a lot of people were not too happy about his loss to RDR. We can all say that. You know, everybody started calling him fraud. Started calling him a fraud immediately. Like right off the bat.
Quit.
Yeah, just a tough loss for him. I think in this situation, this is gonna really know if he's the real deal or not. Because when people are not understanding this fight, is that Rodolfo Vieira has 100% takedown defense and has never been KO'd. So it's like it's tough on both sides for Bo Nickal, who's gonna want to get the finish after taking that tough finish from RDR, that tough finish loss from RDR. I think he's gonna want to go in here getting it. But he's going against a fighter who has very, very good endurance. You know, if he goes to the wrestling, he could get stuffed. If he tries to get good strikes in, he might get the endurance might held up, and now Vieira might get strikes on Bo Nickal, since we know that Bo Nickal can be finished. He is human. So I'm not. I think in this one, I think that loss against RDR was very tough for him. I'm gonna go. I have a strong feeling he's gonna bounce back here. As much as I want to take this fight by by distance, and everything I said does scream that this fight is going to decision, something is telling me crowd's going to go crazy when he gets that knockout and he's back on top. That's just a feeling I have. My first pick was fight going to decision, Bo Nickal by decision, but I'm gonna give him a chance here, and I think we're gonna see a bounce back in him. Give me his inside the distance at plus 235 and Bo Nickal money line. What you got, bro?
Yeah. This is literally the most boring fight on the card, in my opinion. I'd rather watch fucking Angela Hill and Fatima Kline 14 times in a row than this one. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Bo Nickal, I'm kind of being a hater, but like he disrespected Hamzat Chimaev, and like we don't tolerate that shit over here on this side where I'm from. So like, you know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of this guy, and he lost me money against RDR. I don't know what I was thinking betting on this guy, but let's be real, bro. It's a bounce back spot for Bo Nickal. Rodolfo's not really dangerous on the feet. You gotta watch just mission game on his back. I think Bo Nickal can get him down if he wants, but I think it looks a lot like the Paul Craig fight. Really, it's like I think it is a boring decision. Stand up, just out voluming him. Boring. Crowd might fucking boo. Who knows? I gotta see something. I gotta see something from Bo Nickal before I feel like okay, I can be confident in saying he's gonna go out there and get a finish again against decent competition. Like decent. Like so give me Bo Nickal by specifically boring as fuck decision at plus 1. Let's go.
All right, let's go. All right,
now
bro.
we in the main part. Now it's time for them underdogs.
Now let's talk about some bangers. Now it's time to talk about some bangers. It's time, guys. It is time to break down UFC 322 main card. And I can tell you guys, I am super excited for this one. Let's get started right away. Let's not make the people wait. We got ranked 9, Beneil Dariush going against ranked 13, Benoit Saint Denis. Benoit Saint Denis is back on the rise, bro. How we feeling? Against that win against Rufy? How we feeling?
Double boo!
All right, well, don't get it twisted, man. This is going to be a great fight. I think BSD is looking back to being a contender again. He had a horrible 2024 year season, but that win against Rufy was very impressive. You can't take that away. We found out that Rufy does not have very good takedown defense, but we're not talking about him right now. Dariush is a great counter wrestler, but I just think personally that the relentless pressure from BSD is going to be too much for Beneil. Beneil is great on the striking and good on the feet, but BSD as well has good power. He's a good pressure fighter. I think it's gonna be a lot of smothering here. But as well, Dariush has been hurt multiple times, so this is going to be a very tough fight for him. I just think personally that Beneil Dariush is not the fighter he used to be, even though he's had very, very good wins in the UFC. I think BST is back, and I think he's going to give us a good performance and get this in this fight against Beneil Dariush. Give me BST. But I do think Dariush's endurance here is going to hold up, and I think his ground game is not too bad if he's on his back. If BST gets him on his back, so I think this fight goes to decision. Give me BST by decision at plus 375. I know a lot of people are seeing it to happen inside distance, but I think Beneil Dariush is going to hold it down and at least last throughout the 3 rounds. Go ahead.
It's time.
It's time.
Let's go. I'm going with the old head, Beneil Dariush.
Really?
I was originally on BSD earlier in the week. And man, I don't like BSD that much. I'm a little biased. So this is a little bit of a biased pick. And also, I think BSD is live for a knockout anytime. You're right. The durability and the chin of Dariush is in question here. But, bro, I really think that, I think Dariush, that left hand has some serious power. And I could see him. He is definitely live to fucking knock BSD out, although BSD is super durable as well. So I'm not really banking on that. And I really like his wrestling. I think he's the more technical wrestler. I really do. I think he can keep up with him anywhere the fight goes. My only concern is the chin. So if his chin holds up, I think he can outwork him for 3 rounds. I'm with you on the decision. We may end up looking stupid because this could very well turn into a violent fight. But I agree with you. I think it goes all three, but I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take Dariush money line plus 164. I think the old head outdogs him. So let's go.
Let's go,
Starting
man.
off with a dog.
Not mad at it at all. All right, on to the next one. We got a banger. We got a very good, interesting matchup here. We got ranked 4, Leon Edwards going against ranked 9, Carlos Prates. Whew, great matchup here. I'm excited for this one, bro. I can't even lie. I never really get excited for Leon Edwards fights, but this one is just so interesting to me. I guess it's just because, Prates, we've seen Prates build and grow as a prospect fighter, watching him from the Dana White Contender Series and watching him grow. So I think that's probably why I'm excited to see him. And as well, Carlos Prates is my spirit animal. He smokes cigarettes. He drinks. He likes to have fun, but he still works. He plays hard, but he works hard in that octagon. I love Prates. I love this guy. But I'm going with the underdog here. I'm going with Leon Edwards. I was very iffy about this fight. Leon Edwards is coming off 2 consecutive losses, and as well to represent Carlos Prates, the fighting nerds have been taking a lot of L's. Now, the striking, both have very, very good striking. This is going to be a firefight between these guys. I think Leon Edwards has great body kicks, great leg chops. Carlos Prates is good to get in that leg right in the middle to the body and everything. These guys are very similar striking wise. So I think Leon Edwards' game plan here is to probably wrestle, and I think if he installs that into this fight, I think he's the better wrestler here, 1,000%. He has been put in situations with Sean Brady in his last fight, but Sean Brady is an amazing jiu-jitsu artist and a great wrestler. Personally, I'm going to go Leon Edwards here. I think he has a little bit of side here. Don't get it twisted, man. I know we've seen some tough losses from Leon Edwards, and he looks like he quits multiple times, but I'm going to give it to the dog here to bounce back. Give me Leon money line at plus 150 and his decision at plus 260. I'm sorry, Prates. I love you, but I gotta go where the money's at. Go ahead, bro.
Just absolutely unacceptable. That's your spirit animal, and you're gonna fade him against a fucking dwindling, aging, declining Leon Edwards. How dare you drop?
Let's not get it twisted, bro. You'll see.
How dare you? All right, I'm messing with you, brother. No, I like the breakdown. You're 100% right. If Leon Edwards wants to wrestle, I think he can. The problem is, and I'm gonna send you this afterwards in the DMs. There's a video of him saying that he has the wrestling edge, but nobody wants to see a boring wrestling match between these two guys, especially in Madison Square Garden. So I don't think he is gonna wrestle. I really have a hard time seeing him going in and shooting unless he gets hurt. I think Leon Edwards is the more technical guy. Damn. Do I? I don't know. I really don't. I think both guys are really good strikers. I think Prates holds all the finishing upside in this fight.
Yes, I
And I
agree
just
with
can't
that.
go against Prates, bro. Like every time, like even in the last fight against Shevchenko, I'm like, all right, this one's gonna go a little longer. Like, no, fucking spinning back elbow in the first round. Ian Gary's tricky, bro. He's a really good point fighter, so like I can't hold him against that. And he almost got the finish in round 5. Almost came back, but there's an argument for Leon Edwards. A lot of people are counting him out on this one, so we'll see. I just don't think this is the parlay killer or this is the one. So I got to rock with Prates. I think eventually he's gonna find that shot. We saw Edwards hurt against fucking Nate Diaz, bro. So come on, man. Like
Yeah.
we'll see. Give me Prates by knockout plus
Let's go, man.
165.
I'm telling you, people come into these UFC fights thinking like, "Hey, don't overthink it." But in these matchups, you do got to overthink just a little bit. You got to.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
yeah, yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying, man. That's how good these fights are. It's making us betters overthink it, and we don't even know sometimes like what's. I didn't really have that many confident plays in this fight in this card. But either way, let's get
Oh
going.
man.
We got another if tricky fight, but amazing fight. We got Sean Brady, rank 2 Sean Brady going against rank 8 Michael Morales. Another great matchup, but very hard to pick when it comes to betting wise. Now, Sean Brady in this fight will look 100%. Don't overthink this part. He will look to wrestle and use his jiu-jitsu against Michael Morales. Morales' key to victory here will have to be to 100% have takedown defense and look to stuff all of his takedowns coming forward. He's at 89% takedown defense in the UFC, which is actually pretty impressive. Morales has never been tested to this level before. This is for sure his hardest competition. If he gets this win, we could possibly see a Michael Morales title shot. Since Sean Brady's
Yeah.
at rank 2, but you know, there's a tough fight for him. Very iffy to pick, but as well, I'm gonna go with him. I'm taking Michael Morales to beat Sean Brady in this fight. I think Michael Morales is him. He's gotten impressive wins. The win against Burns, everything before that, he's a sniper. He's a sniper. He catches good shots, and he picks them very well. His takedown, I just think honestly, if he just gets the takedown defense, stuff a few, and just back him up, and just get a few shots in, we could see Michael Morales an easy win. I'm not. I think Sean Brady does have pretty good endurance. He lasted as long as he can against his loss against Bilal Muhammad, but I guys give the striking edge to Michael Morales here. And I think it's pretty easy what he has to do and what he's been training for. Just defend those takedowns. So personally, I'm going to take Michael Morales money line plus 105, and I'm going to take him as well by finish plus 300. Let's go. Whew. It was hard to let that one out because of the fact that I'm thinking like this. Go ahead, D. Will.
Let's go, bro. Yeah, I'm on the same side as you. I
Let's
like another
go.
dog here. Let's go, Morales. I had to
Let's
pick flip
go.
this one throughout the week because I was just thinking, like, man, the level of wrestling that Sean Brady has, like, I'm like, man, he all he has to do is just not get knocked out, close the distance, maybe eat a shot or two, and just really work for that takedown. But bro, when I'm watching Morales, like he was held up against the cage temporarily by Neil Magny until we saw him do what he did to him. But like,
Mhm.
man, it sucks because there's moments where I can see Sean Brady having like his success and getting his game plan going. But bro,
Yeah.
I think I really do see. I think all it takes he's got to stuff one takedown or two. Obviously, Brady's going to be relentless.
Mhm.
But he's not going to want to strike with him. I'm telling you, he's not going to want to strike with
1000%.
him. I think we could see Morales really hurt Brady on the feet and eventually get him out of there. So I'm actually going to go with the youth, the size, the power. And this one, I think if he knows what he has to do.
Mhm.
He predicted that he's going to get an early finish over Brady. So I like his mentality. I like that he's coming into this one, like looking for a finish, looking to make a statement, not looking to
Yeah.
make this boring, knowing what he has to do.
Mhm.
Give me the dog. I'm taking Morales money line plus 116. Let's
Let's
go.
go. I love the fact that we're both on an underdog. Sound the alarms. We're both on the same
Yeah, that's
underdog.
that's so rare.
Let's make some
Was that
money.
the first one on this card?
Huh?
Was that the first one on this card that we aligned on as a dog?
Yes, 1000%.
Maybe in the history of UFC betting.
Yo, facts, facts,
Real
facts.
shit. All right, bet. Let's
All
go.
right, on to the next one. It is time for the co-main event, and what I can tell
Yeah.
you guys, I am excited for this one. It's time to know Who is the best female fighter in the UFC? We got champion Valentina Shevchenko going against the looking to become a two-time champion Zhang
My girl.
Weili. Absolute banger. Valentina 25-4. Zhang Weili 26-3. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Very excited. I love Weili. I love both these girls. Like I honestly do not want to see either one of them lose. Like I like them both. I want them both to succeed in life and just do well. But personally, me, I think in this situation, and I know who you're taking immediately because you're a big fan and everything, but in this situation, I'm going to go Shevchenko on this one. I was on leaning Weili, but personally, I just think that Shevchenko is just an all-around fighter. She has looked amazing lately in her takedowns. She has had 18 takedowns in her last 4 fights. Weili's takedown defense is good, but this might be a problem for her going against a taller, bigger opponent and everything. So I got to give the advantage here to Shevchenko. Shevchenko is also too one of the best counter strikers in the UFC with her kicks and punches. I think Valentina is just I just think I don't even know how to really explain. I can't say experience because they both have experiences. I just think Shevchenko is just built for this type of matchup, and I just think the edge is towards her. Give me Shevchenko by decision. Shevchenko money line -130 and by decision at +150. Shevchenko keeps the belt. And yeah, what do you got, bro?
I respect it, bro. You already know who I'm rocking with.
100%.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Zhang Weili. Both of these girls respect your money.
Coin.
They're gonna fight for your
Respect
money.
the
I
coin.
bet on Shevchenko against Firo as the underdog, and I bet on Weili as the underdog against Suarez. Disrespectful for them both to be underdogs, but yeah, like you said, make great point about the counter striking from Shevchenko. I think she's going to be out there looking to counter. Both girls super well rounded. They can both strike. I think Valentina's the more technical striker. I think Weili actually, even going up to up a weight class, I think she actually has the more power, and
Mm-hmm.
especially in her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Um, both girls can wrestle. We
Mm-hmm.
saw Weili get taken down by Suarez, but she was able to reverse positions. And then actually, after that, she was stuffing those takedowns with ease, and she was able to reverse positions. And Suarez is a really, really good grappler. And we also did see Shevchenko get taken down by Firo at one point in that fight. Even though Shevchenko won, she still got taken down. So there's moments for Weili to be had on the ground, too. Honestly, it's a super tough call. I'm not going to act
Very
like I got
tough.
the answer. We can break this down like all day long about like each like their attributes in this fight and their advantages. Honestly, it's gonna be super close, bro. I just think Weili is gonna dog it out. So give me the dog in this fight. Give me Zhang Weili money line +100.
Yeah, it's hard
Close
to
fight.
take either one of these fighters to lose when they respect the coin so much.
Yeah, both are just like super equally matched. That's why I was trying to
Yeah.
get. I kind of worded it wrong. Like none of
No,
them
you're
have
good.
a really distinct advantage over the other. So it's gonna be
1000%.
close to call, but good ass fight
Let's
for
go.
sure.
Let's go. All right. It is time for the
Main
last fight.
event.
The last fight of UFC 322, the main event. We got Jack Della Maddalena going against Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is looking to become a two-time champion. JDM 18-2, Islam 27-1. Very excited for this fight once again. I don't even know why I keep saying that. I'm excited for everything. God damn it. All right. I'm so
Man,
far.
excited. Let's go.
At first, I was feeling very confident about going in with Islam. Looking to become double champ. I thought I was thinking like his grappling, gas tank, and as well his composure in fights to hold it down, and as well that the fact against other opponents is just simply on another level, especially his gas tank. The cardio is just all the way there for them. Khabib in these training camps got these guys working. I honestly
Oh
think
yeah.
a lot of the fighters that train under Khabib don't even like the guy because of how strict he is. But
Nice.
it's just the only thing is we gotta give credit to as well JDM. JDM is amazing striker. He is an amazing fighter. He's very technical. He's very well rounded, and I think he's honestly one of the best takedown defense. Has one of the best takedown defenses in the UFC. So that situation could give Islam a lot of problems in this fight. I don't understand why a lot of people are thinking Islam's going to get the easy win here. The lines are kind of sus too. I honestly thought that Islam would be more of like the minus 350, minus 400 in this fight. The line is very sus to me. It's giving upset lines. I personally won't be betting this main event like that. But I will be taking these two props that I'd love to give you guys because I feel very, very good about it. I feel very good about these props. And I think it's a great way to make some money no matter what. I think if JDM needs JDM's key to victory to win this fight is to have good distance management and as well keep this fight on the feet. Because I do think when it comes to striking, JDM has this covered a little bit. Not saying that Islam is not a good striker, but JDM is a very, very good striker. He needs to keep this fight from getting to the ground. So, my two props for this fight, and which I will be personally betting because I think they're bangers. Give me Islam by decision at plus 200. My hedge bet, give me JDM by KO at plus 400. I do not think Islam gets a finish here. Like I said, I think JDM's good enough to hold it down and last all 5 rounds of him. I mean, the guy he's good. His endurance is amazing too. He's been in very tough situations before and always finds a way to get out. Sorry for the long response, but this is the main event of one of the best cards of the year. Let's go. Give me Islam by decision plus 200. JDM by KO plus 400. That's what I'm rocking with. Go ahead, D-Will. Finish us off.
Let's go. Main event time. I'm rocking with Islam Makhachev, baby. I also personally will not be betting this fight, bro, because like I just feel like there's so many other good spots. There's safe spots to really build some bankroll on this card.
Mm-hmm.
This could go either way. I'm really not even that confident in Islam just because JDM
you cannot sit here and say that Islam is a lock. You can't.
No, you can't. JDM looks really good in like grappling exchanges. Like his scrambles are really good, and like he's just a tricky guy. Like if he didn't have his good takedown defense and his scrambles weren't so good to get back to his feet, I think this would be a lot easier to predict. But and then on the feet, I got to give the edge to JDM. But when you look at resumes and who they fought, I mean, let's look at this real quick. I know it's a different weight class, but for JDM, we got Bilal, Gilbert Burns, Kevin Holland, and Basil Hafez. And then you go over to Islam Makhachev, and we got Mcconico, which shouldn't have been Mcconico, but Dustin Poirier, Volk twice, Charles Oliveira. Like, man, I don't know. Like I said, it's a different weight class. I just think Islam is ready for this. I think he can get it done. Eventually, I think he will get the fight to the ground. We saw Gilbert Burns have success against JDM in the grappling, and he was winning that fight until he got put out with that knee. But like I said, no bets personally for me on this fight, but I am going to rock with Islam Makhachev. I like it to go longer, too. I like him to win by decision, plus 210 on FanDuel. I think it's going to be a banger either way. We got 14 good-ass fights on this card. There's no way we don't make some money, man. I'm super fucking hyped that we're back in Madison Square Garden, too.
Let's go.
So, yeah, man, let's go. I'm ready.
And that's it, guys. We are locked in. We are officially locked in for UFC 322. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys got a lot of good insight from me and my boy D-Will. Please do not forget to like and subscribe our channel. Like this video. We're going to keep doing this going forward on every single card. We give out the bangers.
No more misses.
Yes, no more misses. And as well, too, if you have Twitter/X, make sure to join our Cassius Spaces. There are some of the best. We are the best on X when it comes to giving out live bets. And as well, too, we are doing a $100 giveaway if you're on any social medias of Instagram and Twitter. All you have to do is just basically like and subscribe this video and have a chance to win $100. How's that sound, B-Will?
Free money. Let's go. Who don't like free money? Drop. Let's go, man.
Let's go. So like I said, appreciate you guys for joining us once again. Let's see how we do for UFC 322. We will be back next week. Thank you guys again. Let's go. Drop Zone and D-Will out, baby.
Peace.